up, everybody? I'm DylanLasagna, and we're going to be wrapping up my 1-year anniversary with the Nintendo Switch by showcasing a buying guide for all Nintendo Switch owners out there. Whether you just started out and bought yourself a Nintendo Switch, or for those of you who had the Nintendo Switch for a while, but you don't have any of these essentials quite yet. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this video. So let's start off with what comes in the box. What comes in your base Nintendo Switch? Well, the Nintendo Switch itself. Oh, duh! So you get the Nintendo Switch tablet, which is this, and then you get 2 Joy-Cons. Your colors will vary. It'll either be gray, as the one I got. So this is your tablet right here. I apologize for the screen being dirty. Oh, you can see me in the camera. That's your tablet, your Nintendo Switch tablet. Touchscreen, by the way. And here are your Joy-Cons. This is gray, or you can get blue and red, as described by my Joy-Con covers. The covers that I have is a Nyko thin case. I'll leave some links in the description below to all my all the products I'm showcasing right now. So this is a Nyko thin case. Although it's not very protective, it's very dockable. Speaking of which, this is your console. This is the thing that you can use for docking your Switch to the TV. So, as for example, ta-da! Obviously, it's not plugged into the TV, but you know what I mean. And here is the component for your Nintendo Switch to put all your cables in. More on that later. But if you want to play like multiplayer games, it comes with 2 free Joy-Con straps, which will be used for the Joy-Cons. So, for example, that's how you put on the Joy-Con straps. Make sure they match up correctly with minus and plus. Never mix it up, please, because I really don't like when people mix it up. So that's this is how your Nintendo Switch is gonna look in like when you're playing on the TV, but when it's on the go, it's gonna be like this. As for when you're playing at home, it's gonna come with this, the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con grip. I feel like you should really start with this because even though it's kind of small in your hands, you'll get comfortable with it. I'll show you an example of what exactly it feels like later because I don't want to take off the covers of my current gray and blue or gray Joy-Cons, but more on that later. You also get an AC adapter to go alongside your Switch because how are you gonna play your Nintendo Switch without the AC adapter to the dock? And you also got a free HDMI cable, which I find convenient. So that's what you get in the box from the Nintendo Switch. Now that you got the Nintendo Switch, how are you gonna play Nintendo Switch? What are you gonna use the Nintendo Switch for? This is the part where games come in. It's like you bought a Nintendo Switch, but you're just gonna let it collect dust? No, you gotta play some games with it. So, without any further ado, these are my top picks for what starting game or games you should get for the Nintendo Switch. Let me start it off with the very first game that I got for the Nintendo Switch. If you're looking for a local multiplayer game, but at the same time you want some pretty good like racing kind of element in yourself, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It should be your starting game because this is my starting game. You also get to. It's just because there was so many other games out there that didn't have much local multiplayer that I get to play with my friends locally, or like strip off the Joy-Con and give it to them, as well as my family members. So I decided to get Mario Kart 8, and if you play it a lot with your friends, or like go to parties a lot, this is a go-to game right here, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But if you're more into like adventures or more into story, these are 2 games that I recommend. Super Mario Odyssey. It's a big, well, it's kind of like an open world Mario Odyssey game. It's like a callback to Super Mario Sunshine. I feel like there's more to explore in this Mario game. If you never played a Mario game, that's fine. There's not much you'll miss anyway, but it's a fun little Mario game. If you really want a challenge if you really want to explore, if you really want a Skyrim feel in yourself, you should get this. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know it'll take a lot of time for you to adjust, and it's not really the on-the-go game, but this game, it's mind-blowing. You don't need to be a Zelda fan like me to play this game, but it's just Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a must-own for your Switch. These are 3 games. Well, one of them is actually an X Factor, and let me start with that X Factor first. So, if you're into hack and slash, if you're into games like Devil May Cry, then you should start with this game, Bayonetta. The Bayonetta collection. The 3rd one's coming out. I don't know when exactly, but if you like hack and slashes, and Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 1 will keep you busy for quite a while. It includes a download code. Make sure you put a sticky note on it. It comes with the first game, and the second game is just as good. I recommend you all pick this up, whether you're not a recent or a year-long Switch owner. So definitely pick up Bayonetta 2. My last 2 games. I was very surprised at how good these games were. So let me start off with this one first. If you're into RPGs, but you like Mario, you should definitely pick this up. Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I did not expect this game to be that good, but it's just mind-blowing and freaking amazing. It's it's just so good. It's like the story's kind of wacky, but the gameplay is just so fun. It's just so fun. It's like it really messes with your head, but in a good way. So, and DLC just came out for this game as well. So, if you want to give yourself a challenge, if you want to try to come up with new strategies for yourself, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle is the game for you. It often goes on sale, so go check it out. And last but not least is a game I've recently been getting into, and that is, well, it's an online multiplayer game, and I don't often play multiplayer games a lot, but in my opinion, this is the game that I actually like in the online multiplayer genre, and that is Splatoon 2. If you just got a Splatoon, or not a Splatoon, a Nintendo Switch, or you've been having one, a Splatfest is coming up like next weekend, or if you're not watching this by the time it's over, but Splatoon 2, it'll hold you over for like hours. The gameplay is just so amazing. Whether or not you're online multiplayer like myself, whether you win or lose, it makes you feel rewarded. It benefits you. It's not like those games like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Heck, even Fortnite, where everyone makes you feel bad about your skill level. They make you feel like a noob. Not in Splatoon 2. You feel like everyone else. Your skill level doesn't matter in this game. It's like, you are the man. Like Seth Rollins says, I am the man in Splatoon 2. So I would definitely recommend picking this up, especially whether or not you like online shooters. But this is definitely not an online shooter, but this is just an amazing online game. So if you like Splatoon 2, definitely go pick it up, and any of the other games that I recommended. So definitely go check it out. Accessories, I feel like that's just like an add-on, honestly. Games are actually the necessity for your Nintendo Switch, but if you want to add accessories, that's cool, but I just don't feel like it's like really necessary immediately when you get a Switch. But if you want to get it for your Switch, okay, let me show you a couple of accessories that you could really need for your Nintendo Switch. First, you're going to need a case. You're going to need a case to protect your Nintendo Switch and for carrying it around with you when you're on the go. So my recommendation is this, the RDS Industries Nintendo Switch carrying case. It's a rock solid Nintendo Switch case, so when you drop it, it's actually pretty solid. However, it kind of smells a little bit though. What you get inside is this mesh pouch. The only thing I know is like you could fit a charging cable and or some extra Joy-Cons and a Joy-Con grip or a Joy-Con strap. But you also get these game cards. This game card and let me see. This micro SD card holder, like 2 of them. Two of each of these, which holds up to 8 games in your RDS Industries Nintendo Switch carrying case. Another Nintendo Switch carrying case that I would recommend. This is one that I recently got. And this is the Satisfy Nintendo Switch case. Oh, I dropped it. I recently got this and I'm already liking it. It feels like you could do more with it. It comes with the game card holder. You could put in, I don't know how many games you could put in right now because I just recently purchased it. You could put your Nintendo, there's a secure strap for your Nintendo Switch. There's a latch to pull your Nintendo Switch out because it's kind of firm. And there's a pouch here to put your Nintendo Switch accessories, which was my biggest selling point because I have to put my game cards, my game card holder, and my power bank in there. So that's some essential like accessories for your Nintendo Switch. If you have like more games like myself for your Nintendo Switch, then you're gonna need a game card holder. So the one I would recommend is, well, I would actually recommend like a starting one. Like let me open this again. Like the RDS Industries one, this game card holder. So it does its job, but my only issue with it is when you hold it, it's just like it has the possibility of flying out, and it just kind of doesn't feel safe. But if you like take advantage of all like this open spaces and fill it up pretty fast, then it could be pretty secure. But I recently purchased this game card holder for my Nintendo Switch, and I'm already loving it. And it's this Power A Nintendo Switch game card holder. It's a premium one, but I don't know why they call it premium. But I like it so far, though. It's pretty smooth. I like the PAL design. I will get the Mario one pretty soon, as soon as I hit more than 12 games, but not right now at the moment. So this is what the inside looks like. Oh, it's a little too firm. So you have to make sure that your Nintendo Switch games are firmly locked in, because this one has the tendency to fall out. So that's how it'll look. But I'm liking it so far. So make sure it's locked in. One more thing. You will need a power bank, because the Nintendo Switch battery life, it's not really that big, because if depending on what game you play, it could last around 2 to 6 hours. So I recommend getting a battery bank. The battery bank I'm using right now, or I was using to charge this camera, is a RAV Power. A RAV Power, how much is it? 20,000 milliamp, a milliamp battery bank. So it doesn't have to be specifically this brand, but I just suggest getting a power bank for your Nintendo Switch, but make sure the USB cable is compliant with the Nintendo Switch, because there has been concerns about your Switch getting bricked or broken by certain cables. So just be careful about your third-party cables. So those are your essential Nintendo Switch accessories. But if you want some of these accessories, let me go into further detail about that. If you want these accessories, here are my recommendations for accessories you could get. If you would like some extras, like extra players to get into your Mario Kart 8, or possibly even your Super Smash game that's coming up, I would suggest getting some extra Joy-Cons, because you can have 4-player Smash into your battles. 4-player Smash would be pretty cool. You even get extra Joy-Con straps to go along with it. So if you would like extra Joy-Cons for your 4-player Smash, or even for your 8-player Smash, definitely go get them. Let me show you what the Joy-Con grip looks like with the Joy-Cons. So you put one in there and put one in there. So that's how it looks. if you're more serious about gaming on the TV, I would recommend, but it's not immediate that you get this. But if you're just not comfortable with this grip, or if you're gaming for much longer than you think you are, I think this is fine personally. This grip is okay with me. But some people just don't feel comfortable in this. Then I would recommend getting this, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. I feel like this is more of a want than like a necessity, because it just feels like, kind of feels like this but better, but it's not really an immediate need or an immediate want, because yeah, sure, it's a better grip than the Joy-Con grip. You got like real analog triggers and a real analog grip, plus a D-pad and like actual like functioning like triggers, rather than this. It was actually, they were saying it was digital triggers, but you won't need this right away. You won't need a Pro Controller right away. Just when you're starting out for your Nintendo Switch, I would recommend starting out with your Joy-Con grip, like getting the feel with it, and if you just don't feel comfortable, then go for the Pro Controller. Save up some money for it. One last recommendation for like a Switch accessory you might want is something I also recently just got, and that is a traveling case for your system, and that is by RDS Industries as well. The Deluxe System Travel Case. How you put those sentences together. Just be careful about this though, because it's kind of obvious that you can get this stolen because of the logo. Hello. But this is a pretty cool case. This is the best one out there right now. You can put all your Switch stuff in here. So, for example, I'm still figuring out how to exactly put the Pro Controller in here. So this was how exactly you would try to put it. So I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. And gosh, it smells. So this is basically how you would put your Nintendo Switch in here and seal it. So it's like a lunchbox. So yeah, that's pretty much the essentials. Well, yeah, your accessories and your buying guide for your Nintendo Switch. Let me know in the comments below if you're considering getting a Nintendo Switch, or you recently bought a Nintendo Switch, or you already have a Nintendo Switch and been having one, but you don't have any of these accessories or games. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for my Nintendo Switch 1 year anniversary 3-parter. And man, I can't believe it's already been 1 year since I owned this console, and I've already had so many fun memories with it. From my first getting my first game with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, to that weird, involving that weird skit I did on the channel, and then playing so much of Super Mario Odyssey, and only to find out that Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle was my most played game, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, man. If I had more time in my life, I would definitely explore it more. But the biggest surprise of them all was Splatoon 2. I would definitely recommend getting Splatoon 2, especially if you're starting out on Switch. But overall, year one of the Nintendo Switch is by far one of the best years in gaming I've had, and I hope Nintendo continues to improve from there. So that's gonna wrap it up on the my Nintendo Switch 1 year anniversary series. Let me know if you have a Nintendo Switch. Let me know how long you've had it, and how your impressions are so far of the Switch. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links will be in the description below. If you missed any of the parts of this Nintendo Switch 1 year anniversary 3-parter series, I'll leave those two links those 2-parters in the description below, and I'll leave it in the card or somewhere. I still don't know how that thing works. I'll also leave a link to any of the stuff that I mentioned in the description as well, or maybe in the card if there's any space left. But yeah, is there anything left that I need to say about the Switch other than it's awesome. And I'm officially married to my Nintendo Switch now. I'm just kidding. Please disregard that weird skit in part 1. If you didn't watch it, please go watch it. It was very awkward. Alright, everyone. Always be delicious. And I'll see you all in the next video. And I'm out.